tired to be outside performing burial every day. And they expect us to silence. Now is an order. Nigerian government came out openly and denied there is no massacre, there is no genocide of Christians in Nigeria. And look at it today.
While the world watches unfolding crises in Palestine and Ukraine, another humanitarian tragedy is underway in Nigeria. In the country's northeastern states, extremist groups like Boko Haram and ISWAP continue to launch attacks on Christian communities, torching churches and claiming lives in acts of horrific violence. For further updates on the situation, Emmanuel, our field reporter in Nigeria, has this report.
Eyewitnesses describe scenes of devastation, burned villages, destroyed places of worship, and grieving families. The true number of casualties is unknown. The U.S. Senate Ted Cruz weighed in on this matter and has called for sanctions against Nigerian officials for facilitating the killings of Christians. Nigerian officials responded by calling his utterance opportunistic and lacks understanding of situation on the ground. Other members of the community support Ted's statement, saying his statement is not far-fetched, and report that government officials organize peace meetings between Christians and Muslims, but, in most cases, Christians are ambushed after coming from those meetings. Christian and Muslim leaders alike are calling for unity and government intervention. Yet critics argue that the Nigerian government's response has been slow and, at times, opaque. A Nigerian government official stated that significant progress had been made in arresting several key leaders of Boko Haram. However, the official noted that reports of renewed attacks began surfacing shortly after Nigeria publicly took a stance against Israel's actions in Gaza, which it described as genocide. The official suggested a possible connection between Nigeria's position on the conflict and the resurgence of insurgent activity. It is important to note, however, that this claim cannot be independently verified or substantiated at this time. The international community must take notice. Without global pressure, funding, and media attention, the crisis in Nigeria may continue to escalate in silence. Nigeria government should take concrete steps in addressing this situation and dealing with Boko Haram militants.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this developing story. For more updates and in-depth analysis, don't forget to like and subscribe to InternationalNews.